Good morning, guys. Whoopsie. I don't know. Leave it alone. I have a question. I am a vegetarian. Yes. However, I don't know what to do for protein. I mean, I get the traditional, you eat the beans and stuff, but I haven't been eating them. Um, I know that's bad. So I was like, I'll try protein shakes because I know my surgeon and doctor have been like, protein's very important. You should have protein shakes. Find a protein shake that you like. I've been drinking Ensure, which is not really a protein shake, it's a nutritional shake. And those are the only ones that I find that taste really good. So now I'm stuck because I went and I was like, oh, look, the Atkins Diet chocolate protein shake. Let me try some. I would never, ever, ever do that again. It's gross. It's worse than gross. It's terrible. I can't even force myself to drink that. I was in the refrigerator hoping that, someone would drink. My mom tried it and she's like, what was that stuff you put in the refrigerator? It is bad. So I went to my local GNC and I was like, look, I need a protein shake. And, they had like muscle things, and my mom's like, protein shakes make you become a bodybuilder. And I'm like, I highly doubt that. And I can't seem to find one. I mean, they're so expensive. And I need to find a protein shake quick. Something that's quick and easy. I know I did find this powder, which I haven't tried out, and it says that it's vegetarian. I didn't know protein shakes could be vegetarian, but I saw it and it was like vegetarian. And I was like, I'm gonna go for that. Hey, but I haven't tried it. And they said that you don't need milk. I mean, you don't need milk. You don't need a blender. Wow, that's really close to my face. Hi. No. That you don't need a blender for it. So I think I'm gonna do that. However, if you guys have any other recommendations, I am so up for it. I'm like, oh goodness. I am so up for it because I need protein. I need to. I mean, that's what my family's mainly getting me on. It's like, how can you be vegetarian? Meat equals protein, and you're not eating meat, and therefore there's no protein. So you're gonna die. Not really, but they bring it up every so often. Like, oh, let's go out to eat. Oh shucks, you can't have any fast food because you're not eating meat. It must be hard for you. And it's like, not really. You know, it's not. Just don't eat meat. I'm eating beans occasionally, but I have no recipes for beans. It's like, I mean, I have canned beans. Do I just open up the can and just like start eating them? Like, I don't. I had to find a way to make it more appetizing. I don't know. This thing is like zooming in on my face. um, I know. So basically, that is it. I need a protein shake. Or if you guys have any recipes that I can fix up beans with, or legumes, which are the same thing. But any bean recipe would be awesome. Or any other sources of protein. I don't know. I need a protein shake. It would be just so much easier. Just pour it, add the milk, drink it, and go about my business. Without having to worry about anything. And that's about it. Yesterday, I was going to upload a video about something that happened to me yesterday, which was horrible. I think it was one of my worst experiences I've ever had in my life. I mean, it was terrible. I would never want anyone to go through that, nor would I ever want to do that again. Basically, I have lap band, so I can't eat that much, and I just had a fill on the 14th. So everyone's been complaining that I only nibble. I don't eat as much. I hardly eat at all. But I don't really think about food as much because, I'm full now. I'm full for longer periods of time. So I went to Fridays. I hadn't eaten anything all day. I think I had like a yogurt and an Ensure, and that was it. That was my breakfast. I think I had a donut. Most likely, I think I had a donut. But that's about it. And it was around 4 o'clock, and I was like, I am now hungry. I didn't realize how hungry I was, but I was like, you know what, I think it's time for me to eat something. So I went and I had like, they had like an endless soup, salad, breadstick thing. Now, I'm not supposed to have breadsticks, but their breadsticks are amazing. Um, and I had broccoli and cheese soup and a salad, and I had water. I didn't really drink because you're not supposed to drink and eat at the same time. So I did. Oh my goodness. Two things that I noticed that I've been dealing with slowly on my own. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm very possessive over my food. I never noticed, I mean, I noticed it, but I always just kind of put it in the back of my mind and kept on going. When I mean possessive, it's like, you know how, I don't know, you might not know how. I have friends who, or, you know, my mother, she always, oh, do you want some here? And she'll give all her food away, basically, and she'll eat a little portion of it and she'll be fine. Um, I won't do that because I'm just like, it's mine, go away, my food, not yours. Shoo! If you think mine's look good, that's nice, because it's mine. Um, not giving you any. And I have a grandmother who likes to nibble on everyone else's, so it's like you all get her plates, and she won't eat hers. She'll eat everyone else's except hers, and it's like, "Ugh!" You know. And I realize that I get really possessive, and it's like, and I would get really irritated too, and it would be like, are you serious? You're irritated over a shrimp? Really? You shouldn't be that irritated. Or if I buy something at the grocery store and I'm just like, it's mine, you know, and then someone else eats it and I have a fit. And we'll have like whole arguments over food, which is stupid within itself. Um, I think it's pathetic, you know, real arguments, not like, you know, stupid, silly argument. I mean, it is like, I'm not speaking to you for a week or something. And it was stupid. Like, I would always just rationalize it like it's mine. He should have known better. They should have known better. You know, it's my food. And since this last fill, I have been noticing that I I had to let go of that. Like I can't eat all this food. You're gonna make me a plate of food. I cannot eat it. I do not like the consequences of when I eat too much food because it gets stuck, it's painful, I cry, you know, not really cry, but you know, tears are coming out of my eyes because it's just so painful. And I have to constantly go to the bathroom and just try to let the food go down. And so the first thing that I do is I give it away. I'm like, do you want it? Go ahead. Take half of it. Take all of it. I don't care. You know, just leave me a little bit and I'll be fine. Because then it'd be like, because then it runs into, I call it the EEPS, which is basically eat everything on your plate syndrome. And, you know, I've noticed that I've had this since I was little. I had to eat everything off of my plate. It was kind of ingrained in me. You have to eat everything off of your plate. You have to. And I think that kind of gave me, you know, I had a lot of problems because of that. Because when I got older, it's like, I'm full, but I have to eat everything off this plate. What? There are leftovers? I have to eat those leftovers because I cannot leave anything off of my plate. I have to eat it because it's mandatory. I just somehow have to eat it, and that's how I was wired. And that's probably mostly why I've gained most of my weight because I had to eat. And the thing is, when I first got this lap band about a year ago, I hadn't done the mental evaluation. I mean, you know, the typical one we did, but I mean, for myself, I hadn't actually pulled out all my problems and analyzed it like I had. I just thought everything would just click, and it didn't. And it's funny, it took me a year for me to pull it out and just like analyze what I've been doing. Because when I had it, I would eat and it'd be painful and I'd trudge on and I'd be like, yeah, I have to finish this plate. And it wasn't, obviously I wasn't losing any weight because that's portion control, and well, it's mostly portion control, and I wasn't doing it because I had the possessiveness. It's like, once I make this plate, I have to, you know, because it's mine, I have to eat all of it. I have to clean my plate off. It has to be nothing on it, and then I can give it back, and then I'll be okay. And the thing is, I wasn't making my own plates. Like, my parents or someone would always fix my plate. Like, I don't know, I'd come home from work or something, or school, and I was a night student, so I didn't get home until 10. And then, you know, it's like, here's a plate of food that we made for you. So now it's not like I'm making my own plate. Someone's making it. They're fixing the old portions that I was able to eat. And then I realized that I couldn't just put the plate, excuse me, put the plate back, without eating all of it. So mentally, I just forced myself to eat all of it. And that way, I don't know, it felt like I cleaned off my plate. Now, lately, I've been doing really well. Mentally, I've been like, all right, you can have it. If I know, like just by eyeing it, if I know that I won't be able to eat all of that, I've been telling myself, look, you need to give this away. Because if you give it away, there's nothing more. And if you're finished, if you're still hungry, which you shouldn't be, you won't go back and overdo it. So that's what I did. Um, but yesterday, I figured it was only soup, salad, and a breadstick. I had a mozzarella stick because that's what they had for appetizer, which I know I shouldn't have eaten, but I ate anyway. And then I had like a half a breadstick, and then I was like, but I have to finish. So I gave my breadsticks to my brother, and then I was like, I have to finish the salad. And I got like, I didn't even get halfway through. I didn't even get to the beginning. I think I had like 3 bites of the salad, and it was like, done. I got stuck, I was in pain, I had to keep on going back and forth to the bathroom. And then when my soup came, I was like, I have to eat the soup. I have to. It's like, I have to eat it, I have to finish this. And that never happens because it got even worse. I think I went to the bathroom like 20 times. And I think the people next door were like, what's wrong with this girl? And it was embarrassing because I had to keep on getting up. I mean, my family knew why I was getting up. And my brother got so worried, and it was just like, I I lost control at that moment, and that was something I do not want to happen again. And it scared, like I was in pain, and I was like constantly, I couldn't enjoy anything. And then I tried to eat some ice cream for dessert because I thought I felt better, and I didn't. But it was like my brother didn't finish it. I had to finish it. And I was trying to finish it, and it's like, why are you trying to finish this? You know you can't eat all of this. You can't even eat part of it. You're not supposed to eat any of it. But in my mind, I had to finish it, and I couldn't. I had to literally force myself up off the table, and I told everyone to keep on going, and I turned around and I left. I had to, or I would have just sat there and forced myself to eat that. And that was kind of like a big wake-up call, slap in the face, like you can't finish everything. And I have to somehow put myself in a predicament where the food that doesn't happen again. Like I have to give away my food, or I don't know, get a doggy bag ahead of time. I don't know. I have to figure that out on my own. I know you've been looking at my nose most of the time because this thing keeps on zooming in, but that's basically it. This run ran way too long. I will see you guys later. Bye.